Alright, so today we are actually going to start scaping our new tank here in the studio. So I'm actually going to unbox this box of rock right now. So Reef Market SG actually sent us a good amount of rocks here for the new scape. So I'm actually sitting on the floor right now to do this video because I don't really have a table size big enough, like 2 feet by 2 feet of the tank footprint. So this is why I'm on the floor doing this for you guys. So the Caribsea live rock, the reason why I go with the Caribsea live rock, right, is due to the reason because I was contemplating between this, the macro rock, and then another type of live rock, but then I really like the way how the macro rock looks, but however I don't really like how white the rock is compared to Caribsea. These guys are a lot more, these guys are purple, so when you go into the tank, right, the rock from Caribsea actually looks a bit more natural compared to the full white, very clean, artificial look of a tank. So this is why I went with this instead of the macro rock. So our dear sponsors, Reef Market SG, actually sent us a huge box of the rocks, which I will show you right now on what is inside. So I actually gotten a bunch of rocks from the Caribsea live rock shapes. So they do come in different sizes, different shapes, which I will show it to you right now. So what I did was I actually cut up a little small cardboard footprint of the tank. So this is the overflow area and then this is the main tank. So usually for me, right, I would like to scape my tank dry first before actually putting the rocks into the tank. So usually I will do it here, I'll break some things out, I'll finalize the whole scape before I move into the main tank. So I usually cut out something like this just for the dry scape to see what I want and then how I want to adjust things before it actually goes into the tank. But without further ado, right, let's take a look at the rocks from then on. Onto our little scaping area here, then we'll show you what they come with and then what are we going to do with it, alright? So let's see. So they have about a couple of pieces here. So let's pull out one. So these shapes comes in like arches, which is really nice for scaping. And then they have like another arch, another really nice small piece here. And let's see what else is there. We have the other piece here, which is a really nice, another arch. And let's take a look. Another really good size arch here. And let's see. Oh, I think this is the final piece already. So, and then here we have this piece is quite big, no? That's a really nice cave kind of rock, which is really interesting. This is, I'll probably use this as the base rock, but then yeah, so here are the rocks right now. Let me put this aside. So I'm sorry for the mess behind, but the area here is not really done yet, so this is why the back area is pretty messy with all the equipment that will go into the main tank. But for now, this is the rocks that we have here. So they come in a few different shapes. So we have the really nice cave one. This should probably be my base rock. And then a couple of arches. They have like really nice arches here for swim throughs, for fishes to go in and out. And then they have like another rock here, which is like a really nice piece. I will probably break this up into a couple of smaller pieces and then we'll see how this goes from then on, but I am thinking that I will keep the arches to do a couple of different swim throughs here and there, and then after that I'll probably break this piece up into smaller pieces just to connect everything together. So yeah, overall I'm actually really liking the texture, the scape, the colors of the rock, because it's really natural, really looks good. All of them comes in really nice, very natural shapes, and at the same time, right, the colors are really good. So once all this go into a tank, right, it's filled with water, right, it will look like a very natural reef already. So I'm really excited to see what I can do with this right now. And then after that, right, I will show you guys the end product on the entire scape and how it goes from then on, alright? Okay, so let me give you guys a close look on the scape. So the rock is not scaped yet. I haven't done anything yet. I just want to give you guys a closer look on the rock and just how natural this rock is. So the texture, the colors and everything is looking really good. So what I'm going to do, right, is I'm actually going to start skipping on this canvas right now and then break up a little pieces here and there, and then from then on, right, we will show you guys on the end product on how the actual scape will look like. Alright, so what do you guys think about the scape? So this is how it looks like from the front, and then after that this will be from the side. So what I'm trying to do, right, is I'm actually having like a highest point there, and then couple of really nice swim throughs here and there, and then at the same time, right, couple of really good platform arches on the side just for more corals scaping here and there, and then couple of little sandy area here, which is this is the area that is going to be facing outwards of the tank, and then couple of spots behind here to put other stuff, and the top area here, right, to put way more other corals than before. So what do you guys think about it? Do you think it's good? I kind of really like it a lot for the arch all the way to the drop. So I kind of really like it. And then right now I'm actually going to do, right, I'm going to start replicating this straight into the tank, and then at the same time, right, I am going to secure them with some epoxy, and I will show you guys once this is all set into the tank right now. Alright, so we almost done with the scape, but however, right, we actually had a little hiccup just now. So from the earliest part that I show you guys, right, the cardboard itself is way too big compared to the actual tank. So when I put it in, right, I cannot really fit because I didn't really thought of the front area here, that I didn't really want to hit the glass. Like you can see, right, the corners on the side, right, I have to leave some space so that I can actually reach in and do stuff. So I had no choice but to break up one of the arches and then to go it a bit higher. So this is how it looks right now. So basically what I did was the cave is at the back, and then one arch over here, smaller arch over here where you guys will see it from this angle, and then the smaller platform rock will be at the bottom, and then after that I try to tier it high up here, and so that I can actually put some corals, the higher corals up in the higher area, and then slowly second tier and then third tier and then to the sand bed. So I only secured the main structure down only, so I will probably do some changes here and there, but then I will show you guys the final look of it once I'm done with the scape. Alright, so we are almost done with the scape. So it's pretty late right now at night. I think it's going to be about 12 to about 1 a.m. already. So the tank is done. I hope so. I will probably get a couple more rocks just to add on a little bit here and there just for the fine touches, but then I've just epoxy most of the pieces together, and then I'm just gonna let it set for the next few days, and once the water is here, the sand will go in, and then we can finally see a proper reef tank for now. But let me turn the camera around and then I will show you the tank right now. Okay, so here is when we enter into the studio, right? So this is like the first side of the tank that you will see. So there are a couple of really nice swim throughs here and there. So I try to make it a very gradual a slope down. So basically, highest point here, and then another point here, and then it drops down here
to this area here, and then to the sand bed. So it should be able to work for most different types of corals. So like for the higher area there, right, we can put things for the higher flow, higher light corals, and then the other areas, right, the more shallower areas or the more deeper areas, right, these areas here can actually keep things that they don't really need such a high light and high flow area in front. So this is how the tank look from the side, and then this is how the tank look from the front. So we have the back over there, and then it goes up and then to the highest peak point, and then it drops down, and then it slides all the way down to the front. So once it's all covered in sand, right, you will be able to see this point being the nearest to the tank point, and then after it will just gradually platform. So that's what I'm trying to achieve here. So once this is filled with corals, right, it should look exactly what I wanted. So with this scape build, right, I was actually really thinking of going full LPS. So like probably I will do like maybe like a little nice hammer garden over here, or I can do like a nice torch garden over here, and then hammers on this side, and then probably the frog spawn on the higher side. So once this whole rock is covered with euphyllias, right, all you get to see like it's just a lot of nice flowy flashy stuff going all around. Or what I can do is probably I'll just do maybe 1 to 2 euphyllias, and then this section over here, right, we can keep other stuff, other type of LPSs. We can do acons at the lower area. Then probably this area I can put like scollies and stuff like that. And then on this area here, right, we can probably do other stuff onto this ledge over here. Then probably I'll just do like a very nice euphyllia garden on this side. But this is probably I'll say about 80% done. It's not 100% done yet, but this should be how it looks like for now. And then right now I'm just going to let it set, let all the epoxy harden. It's pretty ugly right now with the purple epoxy and then the purple rock, but once everything settles in, right, it should look perfectly full and then just one piece. So I'm just going to add a couple of pieces here and there later on, but then for now I'm just going to let it sit for then, and we just wait for the water to arrive probably in the next 2 days, and then after that sand will go in, and then I will show you guys the tank once the entire tank is filled. Alright, so if you guys like today's video on the scape, right, same thing as usual, subscribe, like, share the video out as well as the channel. Big shout out to Caribsea as well as Reef Market SG for the rocks that they sent to us. So really do like the scape a lot. So if you guys want to see more such things, right, there will be a couple more scaping tanks that is going to come soon here in the studio. Aside from this, there will be a couple more tanks that will be entering the studio in the next near future. But till then, right, same thing, like, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon next week.